more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them. They're in for a rough contest today.
They'll run here on first down. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Man in motion here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards.
Locked down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it down to a single point. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46.
1st and 10, Prescott. He's looking deep once again. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Go. Get out there.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Running this one left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense up to the line fast. They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. One quarter down for these two. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lock to throw it. Lay it out for this one, and he makes the catch. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Here's Lock to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing it again here. He locates Daniel Bellinger. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Caught, nice gain left side. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So it's 2nd down coming up. To throw, here's Locke. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. Taken in by Bellinger. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Giants using their first timeout. They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Locke looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Throwing is Locke. Oh no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's brought down for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play action, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
47. Here we go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession of the football. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Locke. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Gano ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Second and 8. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He's keeping it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his leg.
And in, touchdown, New York! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Now Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing a 4th down. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
That kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first. Here's the handoff. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Giants 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 13. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Locked down. Searching well. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception.
Hey, yo,